Let's see if it'll work. It's streaming. Should be streaming right now. I don't know. Let's see. I don't see anything here. No, it's not. It says we're streaming, but I don't. Is it streaming now? Do you see me? Okay, like the wet, like it's just this area right here. If someone, yeah. You see this right here? Okay, cool. Yeah, I had to switch it out. I was trying to do the fancy 2-camera setup, but I guess we'll just go with 1 camera for now. I'll try to figure that out. I don't know why it's not showing up on my phone. I'm trying to get to the comments, but I guess I can see them over there. Okay. Well, hey everybody. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. So this will be a short stream because I gotta leave pretty soon to go to another stream, which is the D&D stream. Hey, what's up, Cryptozoid? Maybe if I refresh this so I can get that going. I'm just trying to see. I gotta make sure, you know. I was trying to look at the comments on this, but. Lame. Ah, technology. I'm not good at it. Okay. Now I'm seeing things. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now we're good. Alright. So, hey guys. This is session 1 of the Pickle Rick sculpt. So I have plans. I want to turn it into a, I want to do a resin kit with like interchangeable arms. Kind of like a model kit. So you can have different arms and all kinds of stuff. So what I need to do first is I need to. So I kind of made my armature here. So I like his pose. I try to pick like one angle that you're gonna look at it from the front, and then just try to make it look the coolest that you can from that front angle. So this is kind of the pose, but then I had the idea, because I don't want this just like boring wooden base. Like, that's no fun. So I am going to Pickle Rick. Oh man, you just have to, yeah. You gotta just Google Pickle Rick episode. It's amazing. So good. My favorite episode of Rick and Morty. So I'm gonna turn this base into just a bunch of like rat guts and dead rats that he's standing on top of. So and then I'm probably gonna mold the base separately. So to do that, I'm gonna start with some Magic Sculpt. This is I love this stuff. You can use it for so many things. It's basically like epoxy putty, but it's like a slow set. So it comes in 2 parts. So it's like 50-50 parts. You can only order it online, or some craft places have it. I know KitCraft in LA has it, but you can go to their website, Magic Sculpt. Just Google Magic Sculpt, and you can find out who sells it in your area. So I'm gonna get 2 equal-sized balls. Right? Like a lot of the sculpture that I used to do were. I would just leave these wooden bases, but they're boring. You look at places like Sideshow, Collectibles, and like Gentle Giant stuff. They have these like amazing bases. So I was like, all right, I gotta up my base game. No, it does. Well, I mean, some people say it's non-toxic, but it's very sticky, especially this side. So I use the gloves just to mix it mainly because. It's just feels really weird to get off your skin, and it's like hard to wash off. So it mainly when you first mix it. As it starts to set up, it's not so bad. So what I do, if you guys get some, this is my preferred method of mixing it. I just kind of put like half and half and stretch it out like a big piece of bubble gum. And then I tear it into pieces. Like that, kind of get it mixed up, and then just roll it into a big long noodle. And you can see like the different pieces through it. So you just keep mixing it until it's all one color. Noodles. Noodles. So I'll probably only have enough time for this stream to just block out the base. Because my method is what I do when I'm doing a sculpture. I use the magic sculpt first for strength and kind of block things out. And then I go back and I sculpt on top of that with Super Sculpting, because you have more time with Super Sculpting. This, now that I've mixed it, it's going to set up in about 2 to 3 hours. And as it'll start changing, as it'll start getting more firm. So if you get really good with it, you know when to, like, you can actually do full sculptures with it. But you just have to, you got to know when to, when you'll feel it out when you start messing with it. So for those of you just joining us, I am basing out the base. So here's the armature. It fits in, like, kind of like blocked him out. I drilled 2 holes in it, but I decided I wanted to have a cooler base than just a wooden block. So I'm thinking it's going to be really cool if he has, there's like a central rat head right here that his foot's actually standing on, and then there's just going to be like kind of like rat guts and bodies around the side here. So to do that, I'll start basing out a rat head. And I printed out my reference over here. So it's always, reference is always very important. So print out some rat skulls so I can just look at the rat anatomy. What's up, Justin? My favorite supporting character from Rick and Morty is Hammer Eye, hands down. Absolutely. To a T. Love that guy. So right now I'm kind of just, you see, just sort of like blocking. I don't want his mouth to be open, like he's like, wah! It totally like just got killed. Oh, Mr. Poopy Butthole is really good too. But I mean, come on, Hammer Eye. I want a whole Hammer Eye episode. Bird Person's pretty good too. So when I go, so I'm building it up. I'm gonna check my armature because I kind of want him like. It's funny, like, if I had 2 cameras set up, you could see, but I like, when I, hey, Serena. So, I stand up and I actually pose like the character, and it looks really silly, but it really helps me to pose, and that's what I was doing to get this pose. But I want to really, like, action pose, so I'm thinking, like, I want his foot, like, on the top of his head right here. And these are a little bit longer because it's actually going to sink into it. I'm going to drill a hole in it when I'm done. But he's going to, like, all, like, epic, powerful standing on the top here. So I think I'm going to build that up just a little bit higher. And when this sets up, if you do a little bit too much, and again, I'm just kind of blocking it out, but if you do too much, you can Dremel it down and stuff. It's kind of tough to Dremel, but you can get it. So I got rat skull anatomy over here, so I'm kind of looking at that for my rat. Maybe I'll put a little teeth in there. But then I got, so since I'm planning on molding this and making a little model kit, I got to be very careful about certain things that I put into it because certain things don't mold very well. So, like, this would probably be an undercut, so I'm going to have to get crafty and think about how I could actually mold that or sculpt it in a way that I didn't have to mold around it. So rats have these like little pinchy bits for their eye sockets. So you just kind of blip. Already, he's looking like a little rat skull. So I think that's good for now, just basing that out. So now I'm gonna give a little lumps here. I think we'll probably put like, so this will probably be a severed rat head. I'm thinking back here we're gonna do like a weird rat body. It'll have some guts on it. This is pretty fun, like talking while I'm working. Now I see why Bob Ross had so many shows. We're just gonna make little happy guts over here. A little happy severed head. So when you're sculpting, always a good idea to look at it from multiple angles. That's why I got this fancy Lazy Susan. Wicked, wicked. So I'm thinking, all right, so maybe if this is a rat body here, it depends on the sculpt. Hopefully I can get this guy done in like a couple days. So I'm thinking, all right, so if this is a rat body, like maybe we'll take a rat tail and we'll just wrap it around here. Because you're trying to, like when you do a base, you're trying to think of like what the base is made out of, but also like create it, but like in a composed way. So I have this head here, and then I have this wrapping around the back. And then, see, we still have this base here, so I'm wondering, because I don't want it to just be that wooden thing. So I'm trying to, yeah, I kind of do things as I go along. So you guys will see me just talk out loud. Well, obviously. Well, now I'm talking to somebody rather than myself. Usually, if you guys weren't around, I'd still be doing this. But yeah. So let's see. Oh, you guys are so nice. Maybe some rat bones or something here. This could be a bone. Or get some guts. Yeah, I was thinking manhole cover too. Yeah. That would help with the circular aspect of it. Good call, Sir Hack and Slash. Let's see. Yeah. And then that would, I'd have to look at a manhole cover. So, you know what? I'm going to leave most of this area blank for right now. I'm just going to build up this guy right here. Well, thanks everybody for watching. So it's already 3:20, so I know I do apologize for the short stream. I had I got up really early this morning and I spent all day figuring out the OBS and like how to stream with like multiple cameras and stuff, and then I had some glitches. But tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be on another Twitch stream playing D&D. Some of you guys may have already seen it. I get to play a little frogman. He's a grung. His name's Lapad. But I will be on that stream 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you guys should pop over there and watch. And then I'll be back streaming this again tomorrow, and I'm going to pick their brains because they got a sweet setup over there, and see if I can figure out why I was getting those weird gray blocks. So we're using, I think it's a 5th edition, but we're playing it's like the new stuff. There's a new area called SCULPT, and it's like a jungle stuff. There's like Gofu. Lapad. I know. Lapad gives me life. Yeah, man, like this was, yeah, because I'm kind of like, this is about all I can do. So I kind of got to let this set up before I can move any further. But yeah, and apparently the grung, I'm the first person to play a grung because it's one of the new released like races, playable races. Hey, William. I do, yeah. Me and George are actually working on a project now. It's it's a werewolf film. It's called Let It Kill You. You guys can look up the stuff, and you can see some of the progress that we've been doing. But yeah, we run Neutron effects together. So I mean, yeah. So if you kind of see it, like the base, you want it to look interesting from all angles. But if we put our rick back on there, and this, you can use armature wire, like aluminum armature wire. I buy my armature wire from Home Depot because you can get like a huge spool of it for like a fraction of the cost of the aluminum armature wire. But it's kind of no, this is Pickle Rick. I'm working on Pickle Rick, William. But it's like a fraction of the cost. So let's see. So if he's kind of like sitting here, he'll be standing, and so he'll have this like 1 foot up on the rat head here, and it'll look. So yeah, I've decided hands down I have to. I'm gonna make interchangeable arms. So you'll be able to, like, if you buy a kit, you'll be able to take the arms off and either have his like X-Acto blade sort of screw things, or you can have the laser cannon from the top, which is going to be pretty good. You know what? I'll do a post about what time I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'll figure it out tonight because I got some technical questions to ask my fellow Twitch users. So, the Meeseeks box, yeah. I don't have any kits currently out, but this will be actually probably the first one I make. So, and yeah, I gotta figure out sales and how that works because you know, it'd be sweet if I get it like officially licensed. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, so let's see. Maybe standing all crazy epic on it like this. Also, oh yeah, so when he puts the rat hood on too, I'm gonna do interchangeable head that you can put the rat hood on top of it. So this is gonna be a long process. So I'm glad that you guys are here watching me make it. Oh, that's kind of like kicking off to the top here. Let me kick that up a little bit. Let me see. Sorry, I'm dealing with a little bit of a lag too. I want to see if I can figure out how to fix that too. If you can see, it'll be very epic, very like fantasy. It's very typical in like fantasy art. They're always standing on some kind of head or something. Oh, that's too high, huh? Yeah, well, yeah. Hopefully that works. So the kit, yeah, it'll be like little resin. It'll basically be like a model kit where it just comes like with different pieces, and you can like, if I sell them, I would sell them all painted, or I would sell the like put together and painted, or I'd give the options where people could buy unpainted kits and you could paint them yourselves, like models, and put them together. Because some people like doing that stuff. So I feel pretty good about this. Now that I'm looking at it, I see that we have a severed rat head here. And then if this is going to be a rat body, I'm going to kind of angle the angle of this head so it looks like the head got lopped off from here. I know it's gruesome, but hey. Well, once I finish it and I decide to sell kits, I will. I'll post all the info and stuff. So oh yeah, you can't really see there. So yeah, so let's imagine that hey, that was a rat body, and then it lopped the head off, and then he's Pickle Rick standing up here, being all like crazy, awesome, epic looking. Yeah, cool. I dig it. Yeah. Well, guys, yes, it is 3:30 almost. Yep, I'm gonna have to jump off here today, but I just wanted to. I've been promising it, so I just wanted to get something up. So, yes, tomorrow we'll be hitting it pretty hard because it's gonna be setting up, and then we can get to like the real meat and potatoes of this sculpt, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Be sure to give me a follow. I don't know. I guess people always say that at the end of things. I don't know. But yep, and hopefully we'll have the 2 camera set up tomorrow. So, well, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, actually, wait. Oh, one more time. Yep, check me out tonight on twitch.tv/DND, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tune in, and we'll see you then. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tonight, hopefully, and then if not, tomorrow.